Well, during the revolution around 1989, I was around 7 years old, so I was a little baby, and regrettably I don't remember much things from that period. But anyway, you know, if you are 7 years old children, you just care about quite different things than about the politics and the cultural background, you know. And it's true that I remember that always when my parents just kept discussions around political background and the things around, they just, you know, asked me to, politely of course, to leave the room, or just, you know, they just didn't want me to hear the things because they didn't want to make my childhood, you know, too stressed and too hard. That's true what I think, and as my mom said.
So you think they were kind of protecting you from...
Yeah, avoid, you know, everything negative in the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I remember is that, for example, at the November 17th, one of the famous days, I remember that they just called my grandma and grandpa if it's possible they can keep me, you know, and just if they can just take care of me for that time, because they wanted to be the part of the big gathering on Wenceslas Square.
So they went?
Yeah, they went, of course they went. So I just spent the time with my grandpa and grandma, and I remember they were watching TV, of course, and listening to the radio because they wanted to just know what's going on. But, you know, if you are 7 years old, so then you just, you know, you just don't remember much, you just don't care, you just want to play or, you know, to draw some things, and yeah, that's true.
But did things feel different? Maybe the atmosphere?
Yes, definitely. Everyone was stressed. That's true. Everyone was stressed and, you know, like anxious. You know, a lot of things around, a lot of memories of what already had happened and what was going to happen. It was, yeah, very disturbing atmosphere. That's true. She used to be a teacher. Yes, and she always wanted.
Your mother?
Yeah, my mom. She always wanted to be an air hostess from a very young age, but unfortunately the mom, my grandmother from France, she was one of that very courageous people who were not afraid to talk, you know, in public and to criticize, you know, freely the regime and everything around. So that was the reason why just my mom, she was not allowed to study the school for future air hostess. So she chose the career of a teacher, and I remember that it was in 1988, I guess, my mom was asked to be a director. She was a teacher and she was asked to be a director, and she agreed, of course, because this was a career of her dreams. But the people said, or she was asked to be the director, but there was one big condition, that she has to be a member of the Communistic Party, local Communistic Party in Hostivice. You know, this was, I guess, a practice there. Like, these people, if they wanted to do what they always wanted, they were always asked to be a member. Even though they didn't agree with the regime, they didn't agree with the ideas, with the opinions, with anything. It was some kind of making choice, you know. If you were so courageous enough that you told them, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a member of the Communistic Party, then these people were usually persecuted. So it's negative because, of course, no one is proud of being a member of Communistic Party, but I perfectly understand my mom why she had done it, because there was no other possible solution. You know, she was the only one. I was like 5 or 6. I was a very small baby in that time, and she just didn't have any other choice because we needed money. You know, my grandmother was already in France, so she was the only one who could earn some money and make my childhood to be quite better. So I perfectly understand why she done it. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the Czech Republic in another 20 years?
Oh, some kind of future. Well, in fact, I'm quite afraid that the Communistic Party could still be, you know, comparable to the other parties, I mean, free parties that are here on the political scene. And partly it's because the young people like me, the young people had just, you know, ideals. They had ideals for the future that it could be better, it still could be better, and because they think that all other parties on the political scene are the same, they vote for Communistic Party. That's the reason why, you know, the Communistic Party is quite popular here. From my point of view, I absolutely don't understand, because even though I didn't, let's say, live in that time, you know, it's enough for me to see the videos or to hear the people talking about it, how terrible it was. I just absolutely don't understand how it's possible that everyone could ever give votes for Communistic Party. But as we see in the research and in the statistic, it's happening, and it's still, the Communistic Party is still stronger and stronger, which is, I think, quite, yeah, fearful for me for the future.